terrible.
Egypt's like the best team in the league, dude.
Egypt sucks, bro.
GG's team.
And jokes.
Okay. Cape Verde is good. They tied Spain. Imagine what beat Spain. Their first appearance in the World Cup. They're good.
Not good.
Let's see, ready? Spain versus France. Everyone's saying it's even. Is it 50-50 or cash? Ready? Player props. Who's going to score? Kylian Mbappe is number 1. Who's going to score first?
Messi sucks.
He's getting old. He's still competing with these young guys. Right?
Not good.
Last World Cup.
Terrible.
He's old.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game. Between the Minnesota Vikings and the New England Patriots.
All right, Bowers in the score?
The moment has finally arrived,
No,
football
that's
fans.
a
Time
free
to
throw.
close out another season, and we're underway in Super Bowl 62. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Bowers already better than the ball.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first
I was
and
going to
10.
pass on.
Right to the air, Burrow.
Yeah.
That is man. That's the rookie out pit.
You want to watch on
Takes it down to the 33.
stream?
That goes for 32 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Bowers play there.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Bowers
Burrow from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it.
That was
Loose incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow and put so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Pass it down close. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Here we go.
Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point.
What do you have?
The point after splits the uprights. And the
Say
Vikings will jump back to a 7-0 lead.
Oh, so good.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
I'm telling you, man, that shit was busted. Oh, yeah.
Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far.
Oh, you want me to I'll say
From
it
the
later.
coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard,
I
a
tried
determined
telling
run
you,
back
bro.
and setting your offense up with great field position.
Messi is hoping to win a World Cup in North America, which is
It'd be the biggest honor to have Messi hold the World Cup, right now.
Hell no.
Ready out? You bet money on Mbappe win the World Cup, and I'll bet money on Messi win the World Cup. I'll do that.
What?
You bet money on France win the World Cup, I'll bet money on Argentina win the World Cup.
It's not fair. France is already favored.
Argentina's favorite too.
Argentina's 20%. It sucks.
Good chance. That's factoring in other teams too. So like Spain has like a 12% chance of winning. That's pretty good.
Opposition players, it's just how bad is this going to get for us? Yeah, definitely. I mean, we saw it against Egypt. You know, he missed a penalty in the first half, and then he started playing in a different way. You know, we should be understanding that before we got like didn't want their teammates tackle, you know, with the penalty. He was very proud of his teammates and his teammates. So we saw him pressing, we saw him running, then he did assist, then he scored in his goal, and then obviously the comeback finished with that great counter attack from Lautaro Martinez and
I'm a little bit of a tick of the problem, so I'm not been able to get much of what he said. We just got to admire this person, not just his player, but this
Wait now, how long is this going to take?
4 years and think about how just let that
You got
in a way desperate
Oh.
as he did it. But now he plays completely something different. He plays with emotion, something that I can't remember having seen before. And I think at the end of the game, last game when he was crying, that just shows you how much this team is going to. And I think with Messi, he doesn't feel the pressure to win the World Cup.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion New England Patriots taking on the champions from the NFC, the Minnesota Vikings. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. Price now, the return. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He has it complete to Christian Watson. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Vikings! Christian Watson with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bobby Lamb, fuck him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yeah.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail early on in his Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, no, his first throw of the Super Bowl is intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Burrow looking to pass. A short throw to Musgrave. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as they'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And at his size, he's a smaller back. He can get into football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But
He's doing against worse opponents, too. It's not bad about that. Not even close. Team 30.
And the Vikings will add to their first quarter lead here
Not even close to a opponent in France playing against the
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0.
What?
Minnesota's kicked
and after that, who will play after that?
Moving away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
They play way better teams.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. His early struggles continue. Here's another interception. Picked up by Trey Amos. And the Vikings are going to have great field position here as this is returned to shot midfield.
Bobby got to turn up.
Together. Here we go. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take it across the field.
Oh, yes, game 1. That's the World Cup. One of the biggest things that really
matters.
matters.
It's a pickup of 4 and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not the World Cup. Not the big stage.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Toward the sideline.
On the biggest stage, one who shines the brightest. If Bobby's been shining the brightest, then you know who's going to show up.
3 yards the pickup there.
Hell no. Fuck no.
Here we go.
Not even close. Not even close to Bobby.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Fucking in the ball, bro. Trash. Here's Bobby.
Christian Watson, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Vikings are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl. Point after up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
Yeah, he can.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
Horrible. Not even close to what they're Bobby's playing against.
And they will wrangle it down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
What's that?
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Who's playing more
For
comp
this
right
offense,
now?
Charles,
No
you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember,
Which side of the bag is
last time
harder?
out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now.
That's
To
all
me,
I- that's all I-
it's
that's all I
time
need-
to
that's all I need
attack
to do.
and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
We'll play against fucking Spain tomorrow, so there you go.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line. He'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Patriots are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Are you watching my shit?
Because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They're just bringing it down tracks towards the opposite end zone. To themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
I'm winning. Yeah, I forgot about it.
Now it's
my fucking
Burrow.
team right there, man. I'm lagging too now. Fuck you, bro.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Traditionally, as a defense, your number one job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacted the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
That's the goal, bro.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play.
Here's the other.
Didn't feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0
listen,
count
here we
right
go.
here behind.
That's great.
Your coaches always tell you, get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they try to
Pussy
get it
ass
back
shit.
right
This
away.
pussy ass shit. What?
And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
We're going tonight.
23 yards on the tuck and run.
Fuck man. Fuck slot machine. This shit weak, bro.
So that does it for the first quarter of Super
Right down
Bowl
the fucking
62.
way.
Back in a moment. Plenty of scoring here already. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Nah. Yeah, that's my shit, bro.
First
It
and
really is
goal,
my
they got to be
shit.
thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They're going to look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
I didn't fall.
Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You
Want
got at
goalie?
least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Now back to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here. 1st and 10. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 28 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Burrow. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 36 yards on the play.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From a yard out. And the Vikings continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And he is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
2nd and 13. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now the ball comes loose, and the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 60 yards. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Now Burrow. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. And it's a short here, complete to his tight end. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Right, and I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass taken in.
What is that fucking engine from my brother?
Look at the big man rumble. And down to the 28-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
From the 31, Burrow. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play there for Minnesota. 57 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
No way, he's a crossfit, bro. That's bullshit. Oh my God, bro.
And the Patriots are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
This turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first. They'll set up a throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 18 more yards there and another first down. Back to throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Oh, where in my zone? Oh, my goodness. Why is he getting hurt?
Get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That third down conversion good for 23.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection.
Throw is far. What the fuck is that throw?
And he shows why he was so confident with that interception there.
Come on, bro.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball running back's hands, that's football for me.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down, Minnesota.
11. Here we go. 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Oh my God.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This is fielded at the 27. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Patriots take over.
32-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll drop the throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Vikings are going to get the ball here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Burrow looking to pass. Now he's going to step up and run. Throw caught by Musgrave. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. It's been a fun one through 3. It always is. The final quarter of Super Bowl 62 is coming your way next. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Here we go.
Musgrave's got it out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Luke Musgrave from 10 yards out. And the Vikings have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down. And the lead is at 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi Trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. On 1st down, he'll drop the throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Good return up past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead, 4th quarter of the Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe just sitting down and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing him.
Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. They'll set up the throw.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down. The Patriots come up empty on 3rd down. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Here we go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
12.
Now it's Burrow.
Bro, I'm fucking mad, bro. You didn't fucking bail out with these chances, bro. Fuck.
Pats are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Vikings are going to get the football back at their own 17. I was a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Here we go.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. On the gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
11.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Oh, yeah, one-handed picks.
Another interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
They're going to look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's in.
What's the ass fucking shit?
Patriots. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal.
Patriots 32.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
Now a first carry here.
He's not fast enough running back.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now it's Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at about the 28. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. This is 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Finding room in midfield. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Back to throw.
Oh, what are these fucking rules in my eyes, too?
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Here we go, 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Extra point splits the uprights. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
35.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
What are you doing, bro?
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
One, ready? 11. Here, 12. Big 13. Big 13.
A final shot now for Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. It's another Super Bowl title for the New England Patriots. And when this moment comes, I think you look back.
Really good defending.
What's happening? Hey, what's up, Bodie? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on now. Now, let me see everybody. Hey, let's go. Snap the Bibles. Do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap the Bibles. Do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap the Bibles. Dino. VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. Big snapping like bang, bounce to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, like to go dumb. Loading up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call. She said the food palace. That's for bankhead. I said you're good at what you do. You and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I get, the more it's slick and smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can be it too. Snap your fingers. Do you still? You can do it all. I know still. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Do you still? You can do it all. I know still. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Chillin' in the bill, yeah we get bottles in the skin, dump it, put it in the air, throwing up it, let them know we in here, yeah, brand new shoes, brand new, the old school colors, cool, yeah I'm from the A, so I'm laying in the car, snapping my fingers, then reaching for my, repping my block, straight from the dead, when you snap your fingers, shout it, got a jerky dead. On the best, we don't dead miss. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then you gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A time. And if you ain't know, this is how it goes down. Snap your fingers, do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it.
Everybody back to on the ball pretty quickly and easily. They've had a couple moments like that. And I wonder as the game goes on, will they be more willing to let the game open up? They're just so fearful of Argentina, in particular. Messi.